Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. You better drop a like and leave your thoughts down below in the comment section, because we just got some brand new information regarding IGRIS, and also brand leaks from my boy Alpha himself, which I do want to cover in this video, because based on the most recent stream, that being the developer stream, we got some confirmation from the devs directly that IGRIS might not be a win attribute, but he's going to be a dark attribute hunter, which I do want to cover in this video to see how accurate that is, because translations can sometimes be wrong, so I do want to mention it in this video to see what is going on, because I know for a fact the community wants IGRIS to be dark very badly. But very important everyone, for free codes, your sport was reset last week, so you want to jump in and source again. If you want to keep on getting free codes like Essence Zones, Mapper Extracts, and Weapon Enhancements sent directly to you, you want to go to the link down below in the comment section and press that juicy red button. That we can source again, because every 5.5 weeks, your sport gets reset for the new season. We are now on season 14, so press that button and you're good to go. In a few hours of the sport, the brand new codes we sent to my page on the website, we have one code right now with a bunch more coming out, so jump in and sport that way you don't miss out on the juicy benefits. And also big shout out to Glorious Potato, the first commenter in our last juicy video. Now before we jump in and cover the brand new leaks, I do want to confirm what developers said right here regarding IGRIS not being wind and that he's going to be a dark user. I had to ask Alpha myself because I wasn't sure what was going on. He said right here, it is legit. They talked about it on stream, how IGRIS matches win, but he should be dark, and that everyone says he is dark. But from what he knows right now, the latest information based on the leaks, the insider information of course, from IGRIS's gameplay and kit, he is still going to be wind. However, he said right here, the developers might be changing IGRIS due to the community crying about him, where he is now waiting a response from his source. Because everyone knows right now, I posted a poll on our channel, we got 13,000 votes coming in, and the second developers see this well, they're going to adjust their decisions and potentially make IGRIS a dark elemental hunter, no longer being win, because based on our poll, for the win attribute, only 3% of player base wanted him to be win, where 83% voted on dark. That's over 10,000 people wanting IGRIS to be a dark elemental hunter, with 5% being light, which makes sense. IGRIS as light hunter can work, but fire got 8%. I don't know why players want the fire category to be so OP. We already have Crystal Reed coming out, so that's enough for me. But I do want to mention right here, we had my boy Soldier asking Nuker, one of the Korea Guild members, if he's going to be a dark user, and it looks like Nuker on the Korea side said he's going to be confirmed as a dark hunter as well. So right now I would say there's a pretty good chance. It's not confirmed just yet, but based on leaks and based on developer info, we are getting conflicting results, so stay tuned on that. I'll cover it in future videos, but I do want to cover the brand new leaks now, because the new leaks are looking very juicy. For every single month right here, Alpha, our boy, the Giga Chad leaker himself, revealed all the latest info when it comes to December all the way to January, where LIU was also revealed to be the light elemental infuser user who's going to be a DPS, taking advantage of the brand new overload system. Oh baby, that is what we call juicy. In December, Crystal Reed is coming out. He is going to be a fire infuser as we know, and in January potentially, IGRIS will be the wind infuser version, but again that is subject to change based on community feedback, or he might be changed to dark. But the issue is, based on what Alpha told me, if he's going to be a Dark Breaker, that's actually not a good thing, and I'll explain. He mentioned that currently Sun Kyun, although he's going to be a Dark Breaker, he's not going to be a hunter we potentially use forever, because the Wind Elemental Infuser role is going to be very overpowered. So if this swaps out, I would guess it would have to swap into the Mei role right here, where the Mei Hunter is going to be a special hunter who's supposed to be a Dark Elemental Infuser. We'll have to swap with IGRIS's place, that's my guess right now, because as a Dark Breaker, he might not be the hunter we actually want, where the Dark Breaker coming out in February, that being Sun Kyun, might not be the most overpowered hunter to date, which is not really what we want. We want IGRIS to be a hunter we can use for such a long time, because I mean, come on, right? IGRIS as a hunter that we can use. Also, I just want to mention very quickly, just came to mind, I mentioned it to a friend. I'm like, could you imagine if IGRIS had a skin where he comes in as the shadow version? Oh baby, that would be so crazy. I hope developers add that, because trust me, their sales will increase tenfold. But you can see right here, we are getting a Dark Breaker in February if the leaks stay true, and in March it looks like we're getting a second hunter. Between February and March, we have a female original character coming out from Leonard's Guild who's going to be a light DPS hunter. Interesting. Thomas Andre, will he get replaced already? We'll have to see. We have March as well. We have Sugimoto, who did replace Goto as the guild leader for the Blade Guild because obviously, well, Goto ran into a little incident. He's going to be a dark support, which is interesting. I feel like if we swap things around, maybe he could be the wind element infuser, and then we can swap in this hunter here, who's going to be a dark element infuser. We put that in January, and then we just keep Sun Kyun as a dark breaker, but that means we won't get the wind element infuser for quite some time, so the developers have a lot to consider there. But we have Sugimoto coming out as dark support, and then Antoine, the national level hunter. If you weren't aware, we have a brand new national hunter coming out in April who's going to be a wind support unit. Interesting, a national hunter being a support who's going to give us heals and potentially mage buffs, making the wind attribute absolutely stacked, right? We have IGRIS coming out who might be a wind infuser, and an Antoine, a national level hunter, being a wind support. That team is going to be absolutely stacked. And then in May, we have the Special Hunter, who could be a collab unit. We're not too sure just yet. They might be an OC, we'll have to see, but they're going to be a Dark Elemental Infuser. And then in June, we have LIU coming in, the Light Elemental Infuser. Oh, baby. The brand new role is coming in strong. That means we have so many more hunters to summon towards, which obviously makes the game a bit more difficult overall. For free-to-play, you're going to suffer just a bit, but don't worry. You have to remember when it comes to custom draws, it's getting reduced from 4 picks all the way down to 3, meaning you can get the SSRs you want from hunters and weapons. Oh, that's such a good change. This update is one of the best we're going to get in such a long time, with the roadmap, as you saw, giving us probably the craziest details that we've seen on a dev stream. We have so many national level hunters coming in. We have Reed, we have Antoine, and of course we have LIU, and of course the Monarchs are coming too, where in June we're going to get the Monarch of the Beginning coming in. Oh, that is going to be a crazy battle. And in February, we have the Monarch of Steel. This is one of the best roadmaps, where 2026 is going to be absolutely cranked out, giving us content, new weapons, PvP, and also the SLC tournament, where the best players are set to compete, and it's going to be a great watch. So if you enjoyed, everyone, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to jump in and support us again for the new season. We have a bunch of codes coming out just like before. We're talking Essence and more. We have one code right now to expire soon, so make sure you get it, with more codes coming out across the next 5 weeks. Don't miss out. The supporter program is a fantastic way for our viewers to get a bunch of codes sent to them. But on that note, everyone, this was the Code King Zaf signing out. I'll catch you in the next juicy video, of course.